Here's a late night video of the garage air conditioners. Filter's surprisingly not that dirty, even though this unit does run the most. Say the coil looks dirty. If this unit, the front row is kind of the last on the cycle, the back row, the coil gets cold firster because that's where it's plumbed into the unit. You can see here, this is where I believe it goes out to the condenser. Have a Wi-Fi module here because this unit is equipped with Wi-Fi. It's a pain in the ass to hook up, or I would hook it up because it'd be nice to control these from a remote location if I'm not here in the garage. At least to monitor the temperature anyway. Maybe I'll figure it out or something, but maybe I'll just hook these up to smart plugs and have temperature sensors in here. I'm not sure. It's the upper unit. It's already lowered to 72. Been off for a bit, so I don't know how the condensate's looking. Definitely is moist there, but I'm not sure if that's from recently. If that happened earlier. It's on high fan, by the way. Here's some of the compressor on this, but then the central unit's just behind me. That one's off. I got the 8K going over here. I saw some condensate dripping out. It's not even that hot tonight, and it seems like all my neighbors' units are running. There's a leaf in there. This unit's probably going to be getting replaced soon with the 8000 B2 GE Super Thrust, which will be installed in the upper sash of the window since the unit's too big to fit here. Might even be using the shed as a support. You can see it's just all dirty and stuff. It's been here for over a year, I think, at this point. The GE in the upper floor is going to be close to being installed for over a year. Smells very dank in here. Let's see what this one's running at. When I fired it up, it was 87 in here. I pushed in on the control panel a bit hard, so it's kind of like embedded itself in the machine because I don't have the screw on it or whatever, but what's that? 69, is that where my set point is? 71 is my set point. I'll do that 70. And a dehumidifier startup. This unit's kind of a piece of junk and I don't like it, but it's very efficient, so that's why I'm using it. I don't know how much longer it's going to last though. But I do have 2 other vintage units that are on standby to go into service. And the design flow I noticed of this one is as soon as you turn it on, it'll say the humidity's high, and then it'll go down because the humidity sensor is right against the air intake. So as it pulls air in, it will sense, oh yeah, it's like needs to be dehumidified. But then it realizes because all the air is blown by it, it doesn't think it's humid anymore, and it turns off. And when it turns off, moisture from the coil will immediately kick it back on again. And it's not very accurate. That's my biggest issue with this unit. And it's always turning on and off. Except when it's like over its humidity set point. But kind of need it in here because it just smells really bad if I don't use this unit. And this is a new light I put in here for the night light. It's a bit too bright in here, but the old one died, so. But hearing condensate drops outside on Montgomery Ward, but here's that. I let the dehumidifiers run over tonight since during the day it typically gets too hot. That if I'm running this in here, it gets hot on the lower floor, so I'll use the air conditioner and it removes the humidity. I don't want to run all 3 of these at the same time because there's a lot of power draw in the garage, but we did get the electrics fixed out here, so I feel a bit more comfortable running all of these pieces of equipment at once, but still gonna kind of limit what I run. This thing does really cool good on the high fan setting. I think it's satisfied. Yeah, it would be because that's what I had it set to. Yeah, compressor's off. How's the coil looking? It's looking fine. Get going for tonight. Light off, that one stays on. The air conditioner just satisfied. And all we hear is the hum of the ceiling fans below. And this stupid thing over there making all that noise. I will give it credit. The compressor on the Martin was a lot louder than this unit, but still it's quite noisy, noisier than it has to be.